Hello, gang, and I will today be telling Jamil, shut up, I've already started recording, just give me 1 second, okay? Like, you can listen to me, okay? But, like, yeah. Okay, he's deafened himself. Anyway, back to the point, gang, right? You have had troubles with this question over here. Question 6. What is the surface area of this plastic seat if the inside diameter is 0.6 meters and the width is 20 centimeters? Well, pardon this, just give me 1 moment. Well, here I've got a tube, okay? So, why have I got a tube? Because it looks like this, right? Simply, I'm just making it a cylinder. It used to be a cylinder, but it was chopped into 4, and we have 1/4. So we're going to put it back as a cylinder. Here is the cylinder. And if you read the question says that the inside diameter is 0.6 meters and the width is 20 centimeters. As you can see here, the width, which is this part over here, is 20 centimeters, and the inner diameter is 0.6 meters. Number 1, let's change that a bit. So let's see. The in diameter is 0.6 meters, but that is the same as 60 centimeters. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this here. Well, this here was already done for you, but this up here, okay, this length is 1.8 meters, but that also translates to 180 centimeters. Now, what we need to do is we need to find out the area of the whole circle. Forget about the white bit. Imagine that this is all blue. Yeah, that's right, it's one circle. All blue, one circle. Let's find the area of that circle. Because what we need to find is we need to find the area of that circle, and then we find the area of the white circle, and we subtract them. So, 20 plus 60 is 80, so this here, full diameter, is 80 centimeters. So to find area is simply pi times the radius, which is 40, squared. And that will give you an answer of 1,600 pi. So remember that, 1,600 pi. Let's go put that down on this piece of paper over here. Don't worry about this. It's I failed doing the recording before, so yeah. So we've got full circle is 1,600 pi. Right, now we need to find the other circle, the lower circle, this white part over here. We know that this white part is 60 centimeters in diameter. So simply, to find the answer to that, it's going to be, it's going to be pi times 30 squared. And that, of course, is going to give you 900 pi. So remember this, and remember that, and let's go to the other page. And this is the small equals 900 pi. Now we know both of them. What do we need to do to find the blue area? This area over here. Sorry if you can't see my cursor, but it's over the other area. I'll show you on the painting. This area over here, this blue area over here. What does it need? What do we need for us to find it? Well, of course, we need the full circle minus the small circle. So let's go and do that now. 1,600 minus 900 is, of course, going to equal 700. So we're going to call it surface 1. Surface 1 equals 700 pi. But wait, in this cylinder, there are two surface 1s. There's one over here, and then there's one invisible one at the back, meaning we have to times it by 2. So, of course, we all know that 700 times by 2 is 1400. So this is 1400 pi. Remember that for later. So now, because we found this surface over here, and this surface over here, all we need to find is this surface over here, the big one, right? Finding the big one's really easy. All we need to do is we need to find, oh god, sorry, just, computers. We need to find the diameter of the big circle, this circle out here, right? So how do we find diameter? Diameter is circumference. How do we find the circumference of this circle over here, not diameter? To find the circumference around here is pi times diameter. Why do we need to find the circumference? Because once we find the circumference over here, we can times it by the length, and that will give us the surface area of this part over here. So let's find the circumference first. Pi times d. Now, which diameter do we use? Do we use the small one or the big one? Of course, we use the big one, because we're trying to find the outer perimeter of the big circle. So that's going to be 80 centimeters. So pi times 80 is of course going to be 80 pi. Yeah, you know what I mean. 80 pi, right? So, now we know that this here is 80 pi, and this here is 1600 pi. We can add them together. Oh, sorry, no. Wait. Okay. Now we've got 80 pi, right? That's the circumference of the full circle over here. Now what we need to do is we need to times it by 180 centimeters, right? So I'll do this for you. 80 pi times 180 is the same as 45,238.3, sorry, not 0.3, 93421. Remember that. Now let's go put it over here because we now know the other surface. So surface 2 equals 45,238.93421. Now all we need to do is 45,238.93421 plus 1400 pi. So that is going to equal give me a moment. 45,238.93421 equals, sorry, no. And then answer plus 1400 times pi. Yeah, times pi. This is going to give us an answer of 49,631 point. Let me just clear some stuff up. Point 16393. So that's the answer. 49631.16393. But wait. We try to find a quarter of a circle, not the whole cylinder. So we need to take this answer and divide by 4. Oh, sorry, not that answer. We need to find this answer and divide by 4. So I could do that for you. That answer divided by 4 is simply going to be if I get the brush, 12,409.290 0.98. And that, centimeters squared, is your final answer. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.